What's up, guys? Welcome back to MLG's 2v2 4-team tournament. Yesterday was semifinal number 1. Today is semifinal number 2. The final is tomorrow. It is Wednesday, and that's going to be between Grubby and Todd in the winner of today's match. We're currently tied 1-1. Before we jump into Game 3, Full Sail University is the official education partner of MLG. So if you are in high school, you're looking for what you want to do with the next part of your life, and you're into video game design, video game production, graphic design, anything like that, head on over to fullsail.edu/MLG. They'll have you fill in some information about what you're looking for, and then they'll send some information right back at you, and you can find out if Full Sail is the right place for you. Of course, that being said, are the players ready?
Looks like almost all of them waiting for one more ready from Drewbie, and then we're going to get started with game number 3 here. That last one was kind of interesting because we had the first attempt at the game that was just crazy.
Yeah.
Madness happened. If you missed that, check out the VOD later because it was a really exciting game. And then, of course, ended in a draw. We did the remake. Remake was like bam, 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 fast, action-paced.
Yep.
Speedlings, Hellings did a ton of damage. And then counterattack happened, did some damage, but eventually Drewbie-Vibe just had too much. Your economy was too great.
Yep.
Dragon was too crippled from that early game.
And then, of course, we had that great engagement at the end there to close out the game. We had the nice flank from Vibe. Pulling the roaches in the back, and then Drewbie engaging from the front with a lot of Marines, Marauders, and Medevacs. And Dragon and Feast had no answer to that play, and they lost the game. So now we sit here tied 1-1 in this best of 5. Game 3 coming up. Who do you think is going to win this one?
I could see it going either way. The map is going to be, what is it? Desolate Stronghold.
Stronghold.
So this map, you know, one thing that's a little bit tricky is that expansion is very open. I think it's going to be very hard for Feast and Dragon to take that expansion against the speed lean plus either Reaper or Helling play that Team Root will use.
All right, let's see what happens. Here we are on Desolate Stronghold in game number 3 of this best of 5 at the south side of the map. We have the Pink Terran player, Drewbie, alongside his teammate, the Green Zerg player Vibe, both representing Team Root Gaming. Their opponents at the north side of the map, we have the Red Protoss player Feast and the yellow Terran player Dragon. It is Dragon's birthday today. Happy birthday to him. Go follow him on Twitter right now at SC2Dragon and tell him happy birthday. Of course, you can find Feast on Twitter at MillFeast, and you can find the Root players on Twitter at RootDrewbie and at RootVibe. All these guys definitely actively use their Twitter, so be sure to check them out if you're enjoying their playstyle. Maybe even tweet at them and say, hey, your Swarm Host play is pretty cool, Vibe. Thanks for doing that. Or, hey, Dragon, you almost brought the game back with all those Marines. That was awesome. Happy birthday. Or you can tweet at MillFeast and say, hey, Feast, great job on qualifying for WCS EU Premier Division. You are awesome.
He is awesome. An awesome guy.
He is.
All these players are awesome.
They are.
Drewbie looks to be opening Reapers by his barracks positioning. Of course, you know, it's positioned there, so it's both in the base, so it doesn't have to be moved around to stay safe, but also it's relatively closer to your opponent as long as you go in Reapers. If you're not going Reapers, it's not closer because you have to go back to the ramp. Oh, 2 racks Reapers.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. We saw him utilize that in the first of the second games. Yes. I don't really know exactly how to say that.
The one where he made the Tech Lab and Stim and Combat Shields both finished.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
The one that drew.
Feast and Dragon looking to open fairly normally. Everything exactly the same as we saw before. Again, of course, Vibe going for that. Speedlings very fast. Speedlings are more useful in 2s than they are in 1v1 early on because map control is worth more.
Yeah.
Because map control gets worth more the more units there are out to walk around the map, and of course in 2v2, that number increases at a faster rate because there's 4 bases being mined at the start of the game instead of 2.
He's also keeping gas running here. Even though he has enough gas for speed, he's continuing with that gas mining. And he's adding a second gas. No, he's not.
I was like, second gas?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. All right, so either A, early roaches, B, early baneling.
It's not roach. I don't.
C,
it's got to be banelings.
Faster layer? I don't know.
I don't see roaches. I don't know.
Last game, didn't they?
Wait, B split an expansion. That's right. You did some last game.
Maybe just like 6 of them or something?
Oh, there's the baiting nest.
Oh, okay, baiting nest.
Last game was different. I mean, he got it much later, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like last game he took guys off gas and later got roaches to defend. So they're going to be looking to do a baiting bus.
Feast is like, Dragon, lower your depot. Dragon's like, okay.
Probe can escape now to build that nexus. And that wall is a little bit tricky because the reactor is vulnerable. All the depots are vulnerable. And what else is kind of problematic is if they can't get that nexus done in time, photon overcharge won't be that helpful.
Speaking of helpful, we got 3 Reapers poking and prodding, trying to get some damage done.
They cannot jump over supply depots.
No.
They can jump up a giant cliff, but they can't jump over a supply depot.
Correct.
Okay. Just making sure. That's what was happening here. Reaper is going to continue to be annoying. And what's cool about this, the way they're playing... Oh, Feast! Feast! His Mothership Core is actually killing a lot of SCVs here. It is, which means no photon overcharge, but this is a reaction to knowing that he's been going Reaper every game, right? If he goes Reaper, there's nothing to stop the Mothership Core. It's up to 6 kills now.
And he's going to get away. The Queen's not going to be able to kill him.
Drewbie is insanely crippled.
However, I think this Nexus might be dead.
Yes, the Nexus is dead. Yeah, there's
this reactor might even.
Actually, they're not even gonna kill the Nexus. They're just gonna kill. They're gonna go for that.
Oh, there's the Banelings targeting down the reactor. That's gonna get destroyed in a second. And now charging to the main base. Reapers leading the charge. And here come the Speedlings from Vibe. Vibe and Drewbie Team Root going for a lot of heavy aggression here. Sure, they lost a lot of economy back home to that Mothership Core, but not a lot here to defend for Team Feast and Dragon, trying to make it work with what Hellions and Stalkers they have, but definitely having a tough time. Oh no, Morlings streaming on in here. And these have the potential to do a lot of damage.
Back at home though, Drewbie's actually not mining. The Mothership Core went back when the Queen left.
That was
yeah, he's not mining anymore. Now the Queen's heading back, so eventually they'll be driven out, but I don't know if they were able to get enough damage on the attack. I don't think they killed many workers.
Still a lot of Reapers alive, so there's still a potential for...
Yeah, there's... Warp Gate's done now. Twilight Council's on the way. I feel Dragon defeats can be fine. I mean, maybe that Nexus will die. I don't even think it will, actually. That's 5 Hellions.
Mothership Core has 12 kills, but it is dead. And the Nexus is going to be safe here. The Hellions and Marines going and protecting that.
The Reaper's getting a couple probe kills in the main.
Getting trapped, though, by the Stalkers, trying to zone him out. They're able to find a...
3 Reaper kills. That was not worth it.
Place they can sneak down.
That's going to make the Reaper harass much weaker going forward. And, I mean, Drewbie has basically nothing. I mean, he's been really hammered here. They have to kill this Nexus, or else he's going to be too far behind. The only thing they have now is Vibe with 2 bases. But if Feast can hold that expansion, that 2-base advantage of Vibe is not going to be worth quite as much.
Drewbie's going to be slowly trying to rebuild that economy again. He's lost a lot of SCVs in this game. Units lost is pretty interesting. We're seeing 1356 there for Vibe, 950 for Drewbie. More than both of course, Dragon and Feast. So Dragon and Feast definitely going to be happy in that regard. Income tab shows 2529 for Feast and Dragon, and 3013 for Drewbie and Vibe. So I think in every sense of this game, I feel like Team Feast and Dragon is ahead.
They are. Drewbie's not giving up with the Reapers. He knows they're behind. He says, "Oh no, another Reaper goes down." I think he feels he has to get something done with the Reapers, or else they're too far behind to transition. And so that's why he's continuing to make them. He's going to try to get something done. But Feast and Dragon, their defense is too tight. Hellions are so deadly against Reapers once the numbers scale up.
He's going to try to sneak his way into a middle lane here or there. Photon Overcharge is going to be available for this Mothership Core, so I don't see these Reapers doing
And there's a bunker full of Marines as well.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, you can maneuver away from that, but it's still something you're eventually going to have to deal with.
Oh, the Hellions! Oh. The Hellions! They found the Reapers!
Hop down.
Another one goes down.
Another one bites the dust.
Those Reapers, I mean, they may be criminals, but they still deserve to live, right?
Depends on your perspective.
Yeah, I guess the Hellions disagree.
All right.
They are kind of terrorists.
Seeing some aggression here from Feast and Dragon. Does Vibe and Drewbie have enough to deal with this?
Spine Core will help, but that's a lot of Stalkers.
That's so much that the Hellions trying to micro efficiently there.
The bio from Drewbie helping out a lot though with the roaches in front to tank. That small bio force is doing a lot. Oh, but there's Blink. The Blink micro being done. Reapers attempting to counterattack, and they're getting something done in the back of Dragon's main. Dragon has to pull all his workers off. They will be eventually dealt with, though. I mean, there's Stalkers and Hellions on the case. Now, the story is, how can Team Root stop this Blink Stalker attack?
This is a great strategy to use on this map. There's a lot of places you can blink up and down. I mean, one Stalker awkwardly missing.
he's going to be left alone, isn't he? Yeah, no cooldown quite ready yet.
Poor guy.
Dragon with the Viking to give him a high ground vision. That's a nice little addition there.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
That's pretty awesome.
I like that.
And you know what, though? They weren't, I mean, they traded well, but they weren't able to kill too many workers. And in Vibe's economy now, he's got a lot of these roaches. The roaches have speed as well.
Backing up for now, waiting for his opponent to go on creep. The Hellion's going to try to take a little bit of damage there. There's a scan from Dragon. And a blink to the high ground using the medevac for vision there. Even had some existing vision from that scan. Targeting down a tech lab that I think was researching combat shells. No, Stim is not yet done, so that was probably Stim.
Yeah, all he has is concussive shells. The Stalkers are seemingly cornered, but no, with Blink, he escapes there with ease. I think he only lost one Stalker there, if any. And again, great trades by Feast here, really put it under pressure with the Blink Stalkers.
And he can just do this all day long. One Stalker missed the memo.
Yeah, see, this is why you have to stay with your friends. Discipline's important in an army.
Oh, he has a Mothership Core here now.
Oh, now he can recall, he can time warp.
You can recall out if you want, so I don't see the point of that right now. You don't need to.
Yes.
But Vibe slowly building a pretty scary rush count here.
Yes, he is. Oh, some Blink Stalkers might get cornered here. Nope. Blink very, very, very useful. The harass continues.
Hellion drops from Dragon here.
Oh, yeah. And you know, the thing is like, yes, Vibe and Drewbie are hanging on, right, and staying alive, but it's not like Feast and Dragon are, like, way behind. Like,
right.
I mean, they're actually ahead. They have 4 bases to 3. They have more workers. If you look at
77 to 50, my math is not wrong.
Yes. So they're significantly ahead in pretty much every regard right now, and it's because of that great Blink counterattack has really prevented Vibe and Drewbie from advancing to the next stage of the game. And
we're seeing a transition here from Feast, adding on a Dark Shrine, adding on a Robo and a Forge. So going to be going for those Dark Templars. Time Warp might be used here.
His Stalkers got cornered.
Oh my god, I thought those were Dragon Spio.
Me too. I thought he was backing up to his teammate.
And I'm like, wait, why is Dragon killing the Stalkers? No.
Oh, Widowmine trap. Oh, the roaches be massacred.
Great play there from Dragon, able to take down a lot of the
There's so
roaches.
Many roaches, though.
Still a lot of units. I think Dragon and Feast should have enough. He does have Photon Overcharge available to use in the next. Oh, he's going to use a Time Warp onto the roaches.
Yeah, I don't really blame it. Next is kind of far back there.
Right?
No, that's a lot of roaches.
It is. That's
a lot of roaches.
Drewbie and Vibe charging forward here. Widowmine's trying to get the shots off.
Makes the roach Vibe who shouts Drewbie as roaches pour in here. But now as the unit count dwindles, the Blink Stalker micro is starting to kick in. The bunker as well is a nice spot to retreat to. And I think they're going to hold on.
Dark Templars can now be made by Feast.
Oh, and that's going to be in a scrappy game like this where both teams have been really throwing stuff at each other.
I don't see any on the field.
Dark Templar can often be a great, great addition.
Now, the closest pylon is where? Natural.
Yes, that's right. There's no... he's actually starting to build some more pylons around the map right now over here on the left side. And he's taking another expansion here on the right side. So both players are kind of expanding along the lines of where their bases will be protected if the rocks don't die, right? There's like the right and left side, and there's rocks that prevent either player from really crossing over it too easily. Another little Blink Stalker squadron and a small little scrappy Terran force from Feast and Dragon. Oh, this could be cool. If he can lure the units back into the Widow Mines using the Blink Stalkers.
Wow,
great. Of course, he's got to be careful about friendly fire, but with Blink, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, the roaches are coming in. The roaches say, "We've got you now, Stalkers."
Run with the roaches.
Looks like he knows the mines are there.
Being sensitive there. You can't see them when they're burrowed. It's very hard to see them, though.
It is. Oh, and meanwhile, they're distracted over there. DT in the natural vibe.
DT's finally being used here by Feast, and the Widowmine's getting some key shots off onto these roaches.
Being taken out, though.
Yep.
About an even trade there, but this DT is he gonna get the hatchery?
I think he will.
No way.
There's no Overseer.
There's a Queen with Transfuse. Where's
there's the Queen just Transfuse. Okay, an Overseer just now being in production. It's gonna be pretty close.
He'll be fine. He should be fine.
It's gonna be. He's fine.
Oh, but while they're distracted, the Stalkers are harassing the barracks in Drewbie. Just a little bit annoying. Meanwhile, Dragon, there's like this chain of there's probes.
Another DT
massive
coming in
probe
here.
transfer. Oh, can it finish
he really
it off?
wants to kill it.
If they kill that, that's actually wouldn't be that bad because Vibe has another hatchery with nothing You know, he doesn't have the workers' mental.
We have Dragon and Feast. Meanwhile, their economies are going to start exploding here.
Yes. I mean, yes, Drewbie and Vibe have those left side bases, but they're not able to utilize them as much as they need. So more Widow Mines coming forward here.
Oh, there's the Stalkers being forward, taking down the hatchery, trying to back away. At what cost? There's the Time Warp trying to keep those roaches away. The Stalkers trying to scurry out of getting killed. The Widow Mines. Nice
Oh,
location.
one roach. The roach is sacrificing himself.
Wow.
Well played there by Vibe and Drewbie. Oh, but two more Widow Mines to take out a bulk of the bio.
Bungles onto the bio of Dragon here, just like that. Drewbie and Vibe to be able to shove this army away. Meanwhile, losing another hatchery to these Stalkers, Zealots, and DTs.
Wow, so Feast, we thought his army was out of the picture, but no, it's actually taking out all the left side bases. Vibe is down to a single base. Drewbie is down to a single base now as well.
So we're in a position where, sure, Drewbie and Vibe probably have the superior army, but their economies just got completely shredded by Feast's multitasking.
Feast also has a secret. Back at his natural, he's building up the mighty army.
Oh my gosh.
He's got 4 immortals, baby, and the 5th one just walks out to join the party.
Don't they have a dance that you can get?
Oh, he should dance them all right now.
Yeah, he should.
That'd be pretty awesome. Of course, I mean, he's busy microing and macroing and doing all the other things StarCraft pros.
Let's randomly decide to dance my immortals.
Dragon was in drop play here, harassing Vibe space.
Should get cleaned up, but again, delaying the mining time, getting some drone
kills.
kills.
And Drewbie being 2 for 1 in the middle with a time warp. He can't retreat.
Oh gosh.
His bio gets decimated. And Dragon and Feast take a decisive lead in this game number 3 here.
Yeah, a lead that I think we both agree they've had for
yes.
quite a bit, just extending it even further.
Exactly, it's getting worse and worse and worse. Something needs to be done to slow them down. Perhaps some money fungals are what's needed. Oh, DT's taking out another one of Vibe's base on the left side. That's gonna go down. Vibe's trying to get there. Can he get there in time? Roaches take out 1 DT, take out 2 DTs, take out 3, and he saves the hatchery.
173 HP, gotta get some drones over there. And
oh, and Drewbie, he was harassing the right side base, and his Marines decided to walk through the photon cannons. Stalkers
blinking into the main base here of Vibe. Not leaving that mineral line alone. And again, sending more units to the bottom left. The hatchery taken down.
This is becoming... Oh, the roaches, they might corner the small army. He can just blink out. Yeah. If a fungal caught him, he would have been in trouble.
Oh. That investor got really close.
Yes. Oh, Dragon pushing forward, taking out a medevac and some of Drewbie's units. Retreating, though, before he overextends. Vibe going to cancel this base.
If you neural a mothership core, can you recall your own units back to your hatchery?
That's an excellent question. One to which I have no idea what the answer is. The infestors leading the charge. They could be vulnerable.
Splitting up.
Or they could land money fungals.
It's good fungal there. This army is kind of trapped, though.
Oh, yes, it is. He's got to get great fungals. There goes one fungal.
Wow, blinking forward with the Stalker, trying to target down the infestors. Too much bio, too much army. Here come the Immortals. Beast has been hiding for a while, and now he's going to be able to power through absolutely anything.
Does he have 8 of those?
He has a lot. Unit tab says 9. And there's the GG. Dragon and Beast take game number 3, and they're going to go up 2-1 in this best of 5, which means they're 1 win away from qualifying for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, of course, will be the finals of our mini 2v2 tournament. Grubby and Todd already won their match yesterday, so whoever wins today will go up against him in a final best of 5. Winner takes $150. Second place gets $50.
Drewbie and Vibe must win 2 games in a row to move on to tomorrow. We'll have to see if they can make it happen. Guys, stay tuned. Game 4 of this 2v2 MLG Pro Invite coming up.